What the Health is a film on Netflix that addresses the question, if animal products are so bad for us, why do they continue to be a staple of American culture? There is a lot of controversy over whether animal products are healthy for us. This film looks behind the curtain of the food industry to uncover the truth about animal products in America. In the beginning of the film, it establishes a connection between the common illnesses such as diabetes or cancer and the animal product industry. It talks about how the natural fat, along with the conditions in which these animals are being farmed by the thousands, are the foundation of an environment in which diseases like cancer or diabetes can thrive. Later, the film proves that a plant-based diet is life-changing and that it gives you more energy, clears your arteries of plaque, and restores blood pressure as well as blood sugar in patients with diabetes. Throughout the film, there are interviews with a variety of different physicians and dietitians, as well as department heads of health-related organizations that provide a solid foundation for which they gather their information. In addition, results from an array of health studies aids in the building of their case against animal-based products. They also had people undergo this diet transformation and showed them in the beginning when they had all their medications they had to take daily and a list of their ailments along with their diabetes, asthma, high blood pressure, and a woman who was scheduled for a hip replacement surgery. By the end, after 2 weeks of the proposed plant-only diet, the majority of them completely cut their medications out, and one cut his in half. The first-hand perspective of real people who executed this diet and significantly benefited from it adequately gets their point that animal-based products are very detrimental to people's health. This film not only proves their theory right, but also provides a better understanding for why their theory was correct. Along with the interviews with various doctors, graphs and graphics where they're used when explaining the more complex concepts of their proposal. In addition, the way they put the information into terms that anyone can understand what they're talking about is very helpful in grasping the ideas they propose throughout the film. For example, relating the risk of these bad food habits to more common habits like smoking helps gives a proper perspective of the impact being portrayed. This film is heavily criticized, however, because of the exaggeration of the studies and data collected by the filmmakers. For instance, Julia Blues of Vox says that What the Health is a genre of food documentaries that selectively analyze nutrition research to demonize particular foods and praise a particular diet. Many critics claim that What the Health misinterprets the various case studies mentioned in the film. For example, the World Health Organization's 2015 review of the link between processed meat and cancer, co-director Kip Anderson claims WHO sees bacon as a food equal with cigarettes and asbestos when it comes to causing cancer. However, the health effects are not as large as Anderson claims. Blues claims that eating a strip of bacon or a salami sandwich will not increase your cancer risk at all. However, eating processed meats every day would increase it by a mere 1%. Another claim in this film is that fish is toxic, and it advises you to stay away from it. Critics say that this is also an exaggeration, given not all fish are within the same environment. However, some places do have a more risk for mercury exposure. Given these facts, the health benefits from eating fish like omega-3 fats heavily outweigh the risk for mercury exposure, therefore should not be completely cut from one's diet. What the film does correctly address is the fact that the more effective diets do consist of a heavier portion of fruits and vegetables and lower processed meats. However, it is not necessary to eliminate food groups. They were correct in illuminating the fact that Americans do not eat nearly as much fruits and vegetables and too much of all the bad processed junk.